Hi and welcome to Forging Titans and this week's hobby update. So we've had a bit of a Christmas break and now back into the hobby. Over the festive period I did get a little bit of hobby time in and got to build one of my lucky Christmas presents I got here, which is Logan Gribner on his Santa sleigh. Quite fitting as a Christmas present really. So yeah, no modifications, he is just as he is. I will be magnetising Logan himself, so I could run him separately without the Storm Rider, but we'll see. So far I've only had him in one little practice game. I don't really like to play without my painted models, so just a little practice game just to see how he did. So yeah, so that's one of the things I've been working on. I have been doing a few other additions to my Space Wolves, which I'll show you now. So next addition to my Space Wolves are these Aggressors with Flamers. I've been collecting the Imperium magazine, which some of you may have seen. I don't believe it's available everywhere at the moment, so it's limited availability across the country at the moment. But yeah, so I've got these Aggressors. I'm not sure how competitive they are, but I think they'd be a nice addition to my army. You will notice there the helmets are different. So these are actually from a third-party seller I've got online. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. I think it might be Spellcrow, but I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, but they're pretty different, give them a different feel with these helmets. So yeah, see how they go. But I have had a few other additions with the Imperial magazine, which I'll move on now. So another little addition from the magazine there was the Assault Intercessors. Nothing particularly exciting here. Just looking to add another set into my Space Wolves. I do quite like to run those or Blood Claws. I typically go for the Assault Intercessors just because I think there's a bit more stratagem support in terms of a fight twice and so on. So yeah, that's those nothing particularly exciting about them. They'll just be a standard unit. But again, with the magazine, there was a few character pieces coming along so far. So was the Phobos Librarian, which I've added a little bit of green stuff, some hair and a bit of a fair pelt across his shoulders. May add a few more bits, trinkets in there just to fit in the rest of my Space Wolf army. And the set also came with, there was an exclusive captain. I didn't really want to run them as a captain, or didn't see there was a need for my current list of what I had. So I have made myself, again, a librarian or rune priest with the wolves. So yeah, he's a bit of a custom model, using the Force sword, and it's got a bit of a spell going off in his hand there, which I'll, again, on the back here, little fair pelt on the bottom of his cloak. Opposed to doing it on the shoulders, which I typically sort of default to, but I thought I'd do a little pelt around the base, around the hem of his cloak. So yeah, so that was the bits from the Imperium magazine that I've been working on. All very grey at the moment, none of it's primed, because I am actually going to be putting the Space Wolves to one side, because I would like to set myself a challenge, and me and Shane have talked about this, and I'll show you that next. And here is the Tyranids, which is going to be part of my challenge that I'm setting myself and Shane. So I had previously started my Tyranid army. I'd only kind of built lots of stuff, but hadn't really started to paint it. Only worked out my colour scheme not long before Christmas of what I wanted to do. So I'm not doing the New Year New Army challenge, but I am going to be setting myself a goal of having at least 1,000 points built, painted in my colour scheme, which is this blue and purple with the yellow highlights there, or yellow coppice. There'll be some slight tweaks that I'm going to be working on the colour scheme too. But yeah, so this is the challenge, that I will have 1,000 points painted by the end of Feb. And Shane is going to be doing the same 1,000 point challenge with one of his armies, which I believe is going to be the Orcs. So, which works out really nice. We've got a bit of a narrative that we're working on with these two forces, and we plan to sort of bounce them off each other, which ties into the current sort of GW law as well at the moment, but that's sort of more of a coincidence, to be honest. So yeah, so I've got 1,000 points that I've made a list of that I'm looking to get painted up. Plenty of Gene Stealers, Broodlord, I've got a Tyrannid, Hive Tyrant. I showed my Malceptor previously, so I'm going to cheat and put that in there. So yeah, that's where we're at. That's the challenge we're setting ourselves. So over our next couple of weeks, we'll share how we're getting on with those, and we'll have some additions to the channel. So we soon plan to be doing our first battle report. It'll probably be a small little 500 game, so bear with us while we work out what we're doing. But we'll also have some other additions that we want to do, and I'll soon be showing my terrain diaries, where I'll be looking at making some terrain, not tutorials, but they'll be sort of build along, have an idea of how I build, kind of logging what I'm doing, opposed to teaching anything. But yeah, so yeah, let us know if you want to see more of that. Let me know what you think of my colour scheme on my Tyranid so far. Any suggestions, please pop them in the comments below. And if you want to see any support our channel gets, would be great. So if you'd like to share, like and subscribe, that would be great. Thank you.